Hi, my name is Romeo Calhoun, and I'm the assistant softball coach at John Paul High School, which is in the city of Plano, Texas. What I'm getting ready to talk to you about right now is how to throw a cutter in fast pitch softball. In Major League Baseball, pitchers effectively throw what's called a cut fastball. Mariano Rivera was really famous for his cut fastball, and that's the only pitch he really threw. And but nobody really teaches it for fast pitch softball. So what I'm getting ready to do, I'm gonna show you how what the grip is, what it looks like, and what the wrist action is. So when I teach it, I have a friend that lives in Japan. He showed me really how to do this. So, and he was a men's fast pitch player. So the horseshoe of the ball, what we do is, this is how I grab it, and my index finger runs along the seams along with my thumb, and then on the other side, I pretty much got like a fastball grip for softball. I've seen some people hold it like this, and the times that I've really held it like this and threw it, I've had really good cut action on the ball, but I didn't have much control. So for me, I kind of spread out my fingers just a little bit. That helped give me the best control with the maximum cutting action. So what it looks like is that when I get in front of my front hip, you can see my wrist is pretty much pointed like where home plate would be. So once I get in front of my hip, my wrist is really going to snap coming this way, and the flight of the ball is going laterally from like 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And if you do it fast enough, that's what's going to create that really good cut action because of the Magnus effect. So when I've thrown it, I've had to kind of play around with my release points. But for me, like I said, my best release point was in front of my hip, and the more I was able to, snap my wrist and let that ball, get maximum spin, is where I got the most cut action. Again, I don't really have my hands like this, so I spread out my fingers just a little bit, and I really make sure that my fingertips really spin those laces and get the most spin, which creates the most cut action. So it looks just like a fastball. My cutters have really good late life, so it looks just like a rent money fastball pitch, and then late cut action into the batter, which is what you want. I don't teach screwball. The mechanics of a screwball, the mechanics of my cutter look exactly like a fastball. So I think that's most important. And men's fast pitch, you don't see all kind of different different deliveries and all of that. They're trying to make, which makes sense. You're trying to make all their actions look exactly the same. So my actions for a fastball look exactly the same as my changeup. My changeup looks exactly the same as my peel drop. My peel drop looks exactly the same as my cut fastball, but the actions are way different, so it's a lot harder to pick up. And I think that's what's most important in a fast pitch softball, even though pitching coaches teach all kind of different deliveries for 15 different pitches. I think that's nonsense. We only need just a few pitches to be effective, to effectively mess with the hitter's timing and to definitely change planes on the batter. So I think that's best. But again, that's the fast pitch cutter. And again, my name is Romeo Calhoun. I'm the assistant softball coach at John Paul High School in Plano, Texas. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email. It's on our website. Peace.